I'm ready. What up? Let's get to it. So the NFL season is officially over. Super Bowl said and done. Big props. Big credit to the Eagles. Shout out Jalen Hurts. Roll Tide full of pride. Shout out Devontae Smith. Roll Tide full of pride. You hear me? Respect to them boys. They finally get a ring. They get a ring. You got to respect the Eagles, the way they brung it, the way they came in there and banged. And like I say, defense still wins championships no matter what nobody talking about, huh? We seen it clear as day. Defense still wins championships, huh? Period. And what else? What else? The trenches, huh? No ignoring it, no more ignoring it. The big question is, have the Vikings realized that? Will they realize that and finally build the trenches and stop leaning on weak, piss poor, soft big backs up front? You hear me? Will they go get a center, huh? Will they go acquire a guard, huh? Heavy, whether it be the draft, whether it be free agency, et cetera, et cetera. Will they go acquire a big dominant nose tackle, huh? An elite defensive tackle to go alongside of Harrison Phillips. Um, I'm ready to see Taki Tamani and what he can do coming into his next season, huh? Et cetera, et cetera. We need big bodies, but not only big bodies, big, strong, physical bodies, correct? Period, dog. Clear as day. It's evident what wins games. I don't care what nobody talking about, huh? Run game, even though it wasn't a lot of the Eagles didn't do a great job running the ball. Later in the game they got the run game going, but the Chiefs defense did pretty good the whole game. The offense let them down. No cap, you hear me? They really shut Saquon down until later in the game when they was tired, banged up, beat up. It was no other option, dog. It's the NFL. You hear me? That's gonna happen. Your defense on the field the whole game, majority of the game, they will break down. They will get tired, heavy. Huh? But early on, both defensive trenches battled. But at the end of the day, guess what? Who won? The Philadelphia Eagles destroyed the Chiefs offensive line, dog. Interior, exterior, etc. Huh? Inside and outside. Patrick Holmes had no time. It was like he was out there by himself. Huh? Period, no cap. It looked very similar to, the situation when the Vikings played the Rams in the playoff game and got dominated heavy early. Patrick Holmes was running around there like Sam Darnold was with a chicken with his head cut off. Huh? And everybody wanted to blame Sam Darnold. No, kill that noise, homie. You hear me? Kill that noise, huh? Like I said, I don't care how great you are. And we saw with Patrick Mahomes, huh? I don't care how great you are, how much of an elite quarterback you are. You're the best in the game. At the end of the day, if you can't buy time, if your offensive line doesn't provide you protection, huh? You will get dominated. You will get ate up, bruh. I don't care who you are. So all these people who was quick to blame Sam Darnold, put it all on Darnold, etc. No, put it all on the low line. Put it all on the O line, huh? You hear me, dog? No cap, hands down, man down, huh? Yeah, I stand on that 10 toes down. And I'm so glad it happened. No, I ain't saying I was rooting against the Chiefs. Gotta respect the Chiefs, what they have done, had a chance to break a record, etc., but it didn't happen. But I'm glad people finally see. I hope the Vikings finally see, huh? I hope Quasi finally sees the blueprint, dog. The blueprint, and guess what? The Eagles are the blueprint. The Eagles will be good for years to come. They got young players in the trenches, young players at the linebacker position, safety position. They got an elite defense. You hear me? Huh? No cap, bruh. But the Eagles will be and continue to be the team to beat in the NFC, especially next year. I don't see them going on a decline. I don't see them falling off. I see them battling and banging. Why? Because they got men up front. They got them big boys in the trenches. So hopefully the Vikings have learned from this. Once again, I don't care. I don't care who your quarterback is, right? I don't care who your quarterback is, man. Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Hurts, etc. And you got to give big kudos to Jalen Hurts. A lot of people said, oh, he can't beat the Chiefs with his arm. He did exactly that. Now, his O-line gave him protection. Definitely gave him protection, though. But shout out to Jalen Hurts for sitting back in that pocket and delivering the big throws. Huh? Intermediate throws, deep throws, etc. Dog. Shout out to Jalen Hurts. Did something most of the so-called experts, analysts said he couldn't do or wouldn't be able to do. Right? Oh yeah, everybody said it. They got to get Saquon going. If the Chiefs stop Saquon, they win the game. Kill that noise, bro. Kill that noise, huh? Jalen Hurts took it to another level. Jalen Hurts stepped his game up. But you saw the difference. We saw the difference clearly in the offensive line play and defensive line play, bro. Huh? So the question is, do the Vikings finally get it now? Huh? Do they get it now, dog? Off the rip, huh? Do they get it now, homie? Build your trenches. You won't win a Super Bowl with Garrett Bradbury. You won't win a Super Bowl with Dalton Reisner as your guard or Blake Brandell as your guard. If you got to bring one of them back, I'm bringing Blake Brandell back. But not as a starter, as strictly a backup heavy. No disrespect. We're just talking facts here, man. Huh? You need protection, pass protection, huh? And you need to be able to run the ball. You got to do both simultaneously, homie. Simultaneously at times. You dig me? You get my drift, dog? Huh? Period, homie. Enough is enough. Skill positions, the Vikings can play, bang, beat any team. Every time playoff time comes, what hurts them? What destroys the Vikings? Banging in them trenches. Banging in them trenches, my boy. Not enough. Like I say, skill players, you got them. You got Jettis. You got Addison. Huh? You got Jalen Naylor. I'm expecting him to come back even more elite, huh? Improving his game. You got Hawkinson, even though he needs to play better, homie. You got Josh Oliver, etc. Depending on what they do at the running back position, you draft a running back or you bring in a free agent, even if you keep Aaron Jones, you got weapons all over the field. Now, can KOC improve his play calling or delegate the play calling to someone else if he can't get the job done? We still sitting here waiting 3 years in, dog. 3 years in, you hear me? Huh? 3 years in, we waiting for KOC to coach a full 4 quarters. Yeah, which he has yet to do. You hear me? No disrespect. We talking facts here, huh? And I know he won Coach of the Year. I'm gonna do a live about that tomorrow. Yeah, back on the live tip. Yeah, back doing a live about that. I'm gonna really break it down. Did he deserve it? Should he have won? We're gonna get into it, bro. Make sure you come rock and roll with Big SKOL. But at the end of the day, build your trenches. The Eagles are a team to beat in the NFC. Hey, Vikings, go beat them. Go beat them, huh? Period, dog. Go build your personnel. Bring in the personnel to beat the Eagles. That's who you are competing with. That's who you will be banging with, going up against. And I believe the Vikings play the Eagles next year. So we're gonna see early what the Vikings made of once again, homie. But it's so clear, baby. So ever clear. Huh? For so many years, the Vikings have ignored the trenches for some reason. I don't know if Kwesi thought that Bradbury would come around once and for all. I don't know why he believed in Reisner. I understand, you playing with a certain amount of guapino, but this year, guess what? No more excuses, homie. No more excuses. You got guapino in the bank, you hear me? Increased salary cap. You got the draft, you got free agency. Minnesota is a attractive place to players. Go after the players. Break the bank, break the bag. That's all I'm saying, bro. Enough is enough. It's been so many years, so many years. Trenches always fails you. Trenches always fails you. Yeah, it's been other factors, bad coaching, questionable play calling, offensive piss poor performance, dog, bad quarterback play, receivers not getting open, no run game. But at the end of the day, everything would have been better. The offense would have been better. The run game, period, dog, would have been better if your trenches, your O-line interior was elite and stout, huh? Same with the D-line, period. The Vikings wouldn't have got gashed, got beat up, banged up. They would have applied more pressure, huh? If their interior was better. Free agents galore. Free agents galore. No more excuses. Attack the draft, attack free agency, and get it done. If you got to spend all your money, all your draft picks on the trenches interior, I don't care. I don't care, bro. The time is now. Fix and build your trenches, Vikings. We see the blueprint. We've seen the blueprint for years. Huh? Period. Garrett Bradbury, he ain't getting no better. Dalton Rosner, he ain't getting no better, no bigger. Blake Brandell, he is who he is, homie. Period, homie. And it might be time to, get somebody in there to compete with Brian O'Neill because he been looking suspect, huh? Yeah, he looked suspect a few games, especially the last 2 weeks of the season in the biggest games of the season. So I ain't too much sold on Brian O'Neill no more either. No disrespect. Once again, we talking facts here, huh? Heavy, yeah, believe that. But that's my take, my opinion on it. If the Vikings learn anything from watching the Super Bowl, watching the playoffs, watching the Eagles, who are the team to beat in the NFC, maybe potentially for years to come, huh? They should learn one thing. Observe one thing. Build your trenches and bang. Build your trenches and bang. You hear me, dog? Period, dog. Side note, like I said in my last video, most previous video, most recent video, correct? I think my channel might have been shadow banned. I don't know if it has been lifted yet or not. Yeah, you know what it is. I was talking about the two fat boys. I ain't gonna say their name. Like I said, my big mouth, huh? My big mouth. But we just stating the truth. I'm just stating the truth here. Oh yeah, I get it. I dig it. This the room, the fake room. They don't like the truth, baby. Yeah. But Big SKOL gonna calm it down a little bit. So the videos on on the lives and on regular videos, they might be eradicated, homie. Yeah, period, dog. Heavy, homie. Unless I know positively that I won't get a copyright strike. I want nobody report my channel, dog. You hear me? Period, dog. Huh? Then I might throw them in there. But until then, until further notice, no more videos. Period, dog. Strictly, I'm gonna still break down the news articles and rock and roll with the lives and do the videos, but certain things I will take out, period, dog. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that, huh? Stop the press. Putting the work in for real, grinding hard for real. You got people out there reporting channels for talking about grown men, grown football players who soft. Huh? Like I said before, when it's really kids out here getting abused and murdered, dog, worried about a channel talking about grown, soft, big back football players getting paid millions. Huh? But that's part of the territory, homie. You got haters, people reporting certain videos, huh? I'm having to take certain lives down, take certain videos down because punk chumps reporting it. Scary boys. Tell them, get at me, huh? Get at me heavy, huh? Here we come, homie. Big SKOL here. Once again, fire them comments up. Feedback is much appreciated. Let me know how you feel about the video, huh? Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell. Make sure you hit that bell. You hear me, dog? Big SKOL Vikes. Win, lose, or draw. Heavy. Yeah.